Hi everybody, I'm Bill Sanders and this is Watch Art Side. This is a little VestPocket video. What I want to talk about today is, very quickly, why people get upset about in-house versus something else. Well, it's not so much really in-house versus something else, so much as it is in-house not being exactly forthcoming with what they got in their watches. All right, now I'm going to give you a couple examples, and I'm not picking on Chopard because I actually like Chopard a lot. Chopard has both ETA movements as well as movements by themselves that they make themselves. Now, if you go there, you find the Miglia chronograph, all right? 5260, it's got a big description of it, 42-hour power reserve, yada, yada, yada. COSC certified chronometer, and so forth. And, well, what they don't show is that it's got an ETA 2894-2. Now, there's nothing they say there that is wrong. I mean, that's exactly what an ETA 2894 does, and they will say, well, you know, people really don't care. Most people could care less about that. All right, then if they care less, you can put it there, and, you know, they don't know ETA from a hamster and a running wheel. So, you know, it doesn't matter. But for those who it does matter, it's helpful. Okay, now let's take a look at another Chopard. Now this one's called the Miglia Power Control. All right, and it's got a little power reserve indicator over at 9 o'clock. Okay, now this one, when you read the same copy, it says entirely developed, produced, and assembled in Chopard, the Chopard 01.08-C. Now this is a caliber. This is an in-house caliber that they have. Now here you have an automatic watch, okay, and it's got a power reserve indicator on it, and it's $6,800, which is more than a chronograph cost. All right, so there's sort of they say, well, what's so good about in-house movements? I don't know, but they charge more for them, and they also tell you what you're going to get. Why don't they tell you get an ETA in the other watch? This is important. All right, now let's take a look at another brand. Now, there's nothing really deceptive here, okay? Nothing, they just sort of like there's not information about a movement that's not made by Chopard, whereas if it's made by Chopard, they'll tell you a lot more and they'll raise the price. Okay, now let's take a look at another brand. This one is Pilot's Watch Mark 18 Le Petit Prince by IWC. All right, now what they have, they advertise, again, you look at the movement, it says a 35111 caliber, automatic self-winding, yada, yada, yada. Well, if you look up what 35111 caliber is on WatchBase, it's a Sellita SW300. Okay, now a Sinn 857 looks a lot like the same watch, and they've got really good cases to them, and it's only $1,800, but they also have an SW300 in it. Here's the thing that IWC does that a little more rankling is they don't tell you what's in it. They give you another number, not saying it's IWC, but if it's the other caliber numbers, they just have numbers by them, so one may assume that. They sure charge a lot more, I'll tell you, for one with the same movement. So the beef isn't with Sellita, it's not with ETA. Those calibers are decent calibers, but the price of them is a lot lower than some of these in either IWC charges or Chopard. Now, I'm not going to argue whether one is better or not than Sinn, but the big point is Sinn tells you exactly what you're getting. And to me, that's what the difference between in-house and non-in-house is simply let us know what you got. Okay, let's hear your comments about this, and see you next time. Bill Sanders for Watch Outside, the Art and Science of Watch Collection.